back. Mega Juniors coming into this map with kind of a leg up. It's going to be hard to fight back against this Inferno. I know you were talking to me a little bit more about Ghost Gaming and kind of their play style on Inferno, so we'll have to see how this all shapes up. But finally, we are getting into game here. It's going to be Inferno. It's going to be Ghost Gaming starting to answer back now.
That it is, and they're going to be starting on this T side, and it's really hit or miss with these T-side pistols. We sometimes see them go super aggressive, all out. They like to rush this B. This time, maybe taking their time a little bit more here. And actually met by absolutely nobody, and you can tell a little bit confused at the silence. Gonna be very wary of sandbags. Little do they know no one's here. It's still, however, a stacked site they're walking onto. Crossfire's established, and I love this boost up from Lexa. Ari gonna be the one to meet them.
Ooh, that's the information. That's the bomb found. Need to kind of push the T's back, but the util still coming out. Not sure if that's going to smoke Lexa out.
Unfortunately not. Up above, firing away, can't find anything. It is kills back and forth and a lot of damage on Ari backside. They do storm and still putting up a couple more. 2 headshots is taken down on the reload. That bomb does have to go down, and util has been expended, and people already in church.
Yeah, already rotating very quickly onto the site. A fake plant. Ellie's going to try and draw the CTs out, but so quickly the dominoes fall for Mega Juniors. That T stack, that B site stack not working out quite well for them so far. Now Ghost Gaming, no bomb plant, but they do still have the round win. Incredible work, though, from Ariana Christ. Yeah,
it is. To put up so many here as well, and unfortunately just not able to finish that reload. Looking the wrong way, but difficult round. They put up a good fight. It's not the worst pistol round we've ever seen in the world, and actually they are going to be forcing into this as well. And now Lexa, that sole B anchor, left on their lonesome as they stack A, and it's a good choice to gamble, you know, as they poke and prod. Ghost Gaming, they are looking to go for this. Smoke off for long, flash to get them around the corner. Junie is hiding up in the apartment. Unfortunately, maybe too late by the time that she realizes where they already are. And this I wanted to talk about it. Ellie has this propensity to buy the on the second rounds and on these half buys. Instead of going for the Mac 10, goes for the I'm here for it. And honestly, it works so well. Aurora has to jump out and find something, but missed the timing. Fortunately, can't find the kill. Slips back into apartment, but Mirror on site. There's fighting demons on all sides here.
I feel like Ghost Gaming must have found, or at least heard about all the CTs that are scrambling around in this A site. Mira is able to kind of deter them away. Lexa, sole player on this B side, as the bomb is now getting rotated in. This 5-7 having to do a lot of work. She finds 1 headshot. 7licious now down for the count.
That's a huge pick to find because it stopped all momentum. It's given the team time to rotate over. Piggy Kiki using the smoke to get across as it fades. Has to now clear out everything, and that time it's starting to wear thin, and they've got no safety net here at all. Nothing to cover the plant, and they've just got to take these fights. And they're chipping away at them. Piggy Kiki gets 1, but is taken down. Aurora V falls, and now Emily not able to reload. The bomb is fallen, and there it is, a round stolen away, the conversion. And what a round to win here.
Yeah, incredible work from Mega Juniors. I really like their crossfire stack. Made Ghost Gaming very nervous, very wary of walking onto this A site.
It's that kill there. It's that kill from Lexa that changes everything. Lexa goes down there or doesn't find the kill. Completely different set of circumstances. But just the corner of the smoke, the headshot, whether it was luck, whether it was intuition, doesn't matter because Ghost Gaming, they're on Tech 9s and pistols.
Yeah, even with that pistol round win, we found it doesn't feel like they've really solidified themselves in here, but so far Mega Juniors making a lot of work of these boosts. Now this time it's going to be doing a lot.
And they're just not being checked on these boosts, and this is something that they're going to get sort of called upon hopefully soon. Junie gets 1, has to switch to the sidearm. It's back and forth, but it's Picky Kiki left alone. Is going to be able to get the plug off. Molotov comes on through to force the fight, has to reload out in the open. The pillar saving their life, but it's not for long. And another round for Mega Juniors on the board. But Ghost Gaming, bomb down, can't complain.
I feel like Mega Juners with the map forfeit win. They're going into this one very confident, very confident. Ghost Gaming, haven't really seen them in the server quite yet, and still not a complete buy for them as well. No op coming out. This T side has just looked very scrappy.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Mega Juners actually, they played a lot of the qualifiers with Lily Quacks, who was AWPing for them. So I'm not 100% sure, you know, if who's going to be picking up the slack for this one now, if maybe there's a hidden AWPer in the midst. We're not going to see it just yet from them. But as you said, Ghost Gaming on these pistol once again, they're really investing into this utility, and unfortunately last round didn't quite pay out. They really like these B hits. They often just go aggressive. They just get given the space. We said, Mega, Lexa likes to hold this angle. The moment this conflict backs away, and Ariana is going to be pushing this corner. It's a bloodbath.
Oh, the 5-7 did so much damage that one round, but it's not going to do anything quite yet here. Ellie, now with a hero situation, she has to find herself 3 kills to get this round back. The smoke clears. She finds one headshot. The FAMAS now doing a lot of work, but Junie on the other side. The M4 is going to stay true, find that kill, and now a 3rd for Mega Juners.
You could picture it in your mind going the other way if that kill had been found. But yeah, you're right. The FAMAS, you know, not necessarily the most ideal. This is just, I love the confidence from Ari there, just the swing out. And the fact that Ellie manages to get to here is nice in and of itself. But yeah, not able to buy. Finally going to see them here with the full AKs. No AWP just yet. Finance is still not quite stable enough. But it'll be Una that is picking up the AWP here in place of Lily Quacks from the qualifiers. And I'm excited to see what they can bring.
Oh, I love how aggressive they're going here. Sevenlicious, though, is very tucked in. Could stand to do a lot of damage. A nice peek out with a flash from Emily. That's one, and that is going to be the aggression they needed back. That is the punishment on Mega Juners that they have not been able to give 4 rounds in a row.
It is not. Now, here we go. They've gone over to A, shifted their focus, except they haven't. That bomb's still in limbo. The fluidity of this team to dance between the 2 sites. And Mega Juners, we talked about experience from the side of Ghost. This is where it's going to be really difficult because the rotate was called really early. And unfortunately, minutes still on the clock. You would have loved to see them just hold the position a little bit longer because now it's going to be just Lexa in this smoke and hope that their teammates can run it down. Can they make another final stand? It's just a little bit of peppering through the smoke that has to just back away for now. I like that they cleared the boost, though.
Yeah, finally, they're starting to realize everything that they have. But Ari, lethal through the smoke, taking down Mira. That's one less body you have to think about. Waiting for the team to kind of rotate in, get the utility in order. A nice flash out. Nade, chaining it. Oh, that's a big one. That's a juicy nade. Just gonna have to clean these angles, but the AKs are reigning supreme so far. Just the op left alone on Mega Junior's side. This could be a Ghost Gaming if she doesn't want to save. She's still looking for something.
Yeah, this is going to be a harsh one. And even trying to run away here, you just got to get out of dodge. But you are wide open. You are a sitting duck. And even that, you know, you're close enough. You've had enough damage. This bomb is going to take them all down.
At least didn't let the T take hold of the op.
Exactly. Well, that's a good thing. I think, you know, that AWP belongs to no one. The AWP just gets to sort of stay where it is in that. Money is in a position they could, if they really wanted to, try Scrounger. I don't think they're going to risk it here to try get another AWP online. But yeah, lovely hold here. And can't fault Ghost Gaming in the slightest. They've forced Mega Juners back onto what is quite a messy buy here. They've gone all in, but all in looks very different for everyone.
I have to play this smart. No early aggression from the CTs through the banana. Ghost Gaming gonna be the ones to counter this. Eagle just trying to get as much damage as it does. On the other side of the map, Aurora is able to find one, and that's the bomb actually dropped over in spawn. Ellie swing back, one headshot, not a second, slipping out just in time. Body has fallen.
Yeah, I was going to say, luckily, Bomb is in a safe location for now. They've got loads of time to work with. But this is the thing, is Mega Juners keep finding these, I don't want to call them lucky, but sort of these weird picks in the smokes. And just swinging out and getting these opening jewels. And the fact that they are just keeping trading here. We talked, Lexa, this B-side anchor, really, really passive. The moment sees conflict, turtles up. But it works well for them. And now 7Licious has to clear everything out, and they've exhausted so much utility that actually this really easily could be a great stand here. Lexa just needs to find one by that second of time, but they've got the sense, they fire through the box, take them down, and now if I was the Mega Junior players, I would just be looking to save these or hold for exits.
Bomb has been planted.
They're walking towards it. They have a kit in play. They have a flash. They have a nade. They have something that they could do.
Oh,
The Ghost Gaming team. Oh, yeah. An AK picked up for Junie as well. Depending on how tucked in Ghost Gaming is, the timing could be able to win against there. But, oh, a nice shot. That is the AK out of commission. Ellie following it up with them. And now Ghost Gaming tying it up. Buys now in a better place for them, finally. Sitting on just ecos. They have the AKs in hands and they have the utility, and they're finally playing like it is their map pick.
Indeed. Money going to be in a funky place here for Mega Juniors for a little bit longer. We saw them force into that, and it looked good for a while, but not quite enough that they're going to be awarded a buy in this round. There is a single P250, and that is all that was written. So this, for Ghost Gaming, should just be a matter of run-of-the-mill. They like to play, when they know that their opponent is on a weak buy, usually we see them heavily rush somewhere. We see heavy aggression, fast, flashy. Actually, they've toned it down a little bit here. I like the Zeus. I'm here for it.
I love the Zeus. Whenever you get killed by it, you're like, all right. Glad to know that that's the kind of lobby that we're in. Could just be a couple eco kills here with a Mac 10.
Ooh, okay.
Some money farming.
They know Lex is the B-side player. They know that they're somewhere, but they haven't checked. Might be able to get a nice little pick, but no. Taking a leaf out of Mega Junior's books. Boost up there. Little tap on the head.
Boop.
Boop.
We're boosting now, and you can't stop us. You have to clear it. That's
Exactly.
good. I like that. That's some not good mind games, but it's just like translating it away from Mega Juniors, taking that power out of their hands, now starting to clear all the boost that they've been doing in the last couple rounds. That
Mega Junior's boost is a tongue twister.
Yeah. Mega Juniors boost. Like say it 3 times. Heavy util, heavy push. Ooh, it's a little bit labored, and Pikikiki's gonna be the winner. Does get traded out here. Aurora pushing up very closely. Chunky nade. It's Lexus here as well to do some damage, at least have a sight line into the smoke, but it's going to be a fall back to that B site.
I think that might be in a little bit of a panic smoke seeing the Molotov come out. Didn't have the reaction to pull the finger off the trigger to stop it being thrown when, of course, Molotov immediately extinguished there. But I like it. We don't usually see Mega Juniors go for this aggressive sort of action down banana. And as you said, it was labored. If it hadn't been that flash, I think it might have been a team flash as well, just caused so much issue getting that final bit of damage needed. But overall, 4v4, not going to complain at that. You've whittled a minute off of the clock. You kind of have a vague idea of where they've got to be. You've got nothing in apps, and you've got nothing down banana. Well, that would have been a lovely little peek there, but completely blind, and now they're going to go for this look in mid-court with their pants down, but Mirror's still firing. Goes for some more, another headshot, but Junie will walk away victorious, but very heavily wounded. And that bomb site, yeah, it's going to fall. They're just going to hold on to these now.
The Juniors kind of reading this pretty well, I would say. Just the health, the rifles, the money, not in the great spot to be able to go for this. I like the pushes for aggression that they had over in lane. It just, the flash wasn't working out. The timing wasn't there. So all the pieces are there. The puzzle just has not been completed quite yet for them.
They've done the puzzle, they put all the pieces together, but they've done it upside down so you can't see the picture yet. Which I'd argue is more impressive, but No!
I like that.
That was cold sevenlicious.
We've seen a couple roasted chickens over the map. Have you seen that?
See,
Like,
roasted chickens, if they're stupid enough to walk into the Molotov, or if it just lands on them, that's one. But there was no one around. And I think maybe she thought that she could get away unnoticed, unseen, with the cold-blooded chicken massacre that's going on here. And I don't know how to feel about it.
Vera is crazy with the MAC-10. Like, long range, if you're able to get that kill, is incredible.
And did so much damage. Like, even though went down in that fight, still got the headshot. Like, still got the dink onto Junie with the MAC-10.
Yeah.
From the other side of the map.
All the way down mid. And that's why we talked about her so much in the pre-show.
Yeah. Okay. Taking their time here.
Interesting buy here for Juners. Kind of buying down to 2K to keep their money all in the same spot, basically. But still, I don't know. Having saved rifles from the other round, I'm going to buy just a couple bits of utility.
It's something that I did note when I was looking through their open qualifier demos was that on the CT side especially, they force buy a lot. Even when you don't think maybe they should, they would rather go with little utility than just, you know, eco. Runs out of bullets there. Little bit of a difficult position, but 3v3, they've got themselves onto site. They know that Lex is going to be hiding somewhere. It's just a matter of where. And they're tucked into church.
It's 2 AKs picked up. This is a retake possibly worth doing. Lexa so close, able to get all the information. Flash in. They want to clear this. Emily and Piggy going their way in here. Lexa going to be possibly the one to first take contact, but they're just waiting. We saw a little bit of the gun. She finds the first one. Emily does trade her back, but now it's a 1v2. The headshots have to be perfect here. Fake on the plant, and now she finds the first one. Junie last left alive. She's just trying to stick it, but she fakes it once again. Swing out. Emily victorious there.
We talked about a living legend. We've talked about the experience, and it's moments like that where it shows just holding the nerve.
Mm-hmm. Holding it there, having trust in yourself to be able to win that for your team. I feel like they played it all right here. It just still felt a little disjointed, like the timing wasn't right, the spacing wasn't right for the CTs. They were double swinging, but still making it a little bit easier for Emily to grab those headshots.
Yeah, timeout being called here. I like the use of this. You're in a weird position. You've got the AWP back out here for Orna, but again, I have not much info to go on what we're likely to see coming out of this, where we're likely to see it played, how aggressively we're going to see it played. But I'm looking at the scoreboard right now, and I'm really, really hoping that this is the boost of confidence that can be used to get some more kills on the board, to find some of these opening picks, not out of sheer luck, not through edges of the smoke in the corner, to go for these and to sort of establish yourself. There it is, the aggression up banana. They know that Mega JUNERS has been super passive, and they are just going to punish it.
It's a huge player to lose, and that's a huge headshot to find, and that's the up-down. Aurora, though, on the boost, not going to be there. Ellie is clearing this out. Lexa left alone. They know she's the B player. They know they can get this bomb planted safely, and I don't know if Lexa has any chance in saving this rifle.
It's a difficult one, you know. We're coming towards the end of the first half, and the bankroll is looking spicy for Ghost Gaming. 12K on Emily. There is no way that they don't go hunting for this, you know. Even if somebody has to drop, which I don't even think it is, because it's sevenlicious who's going hunting and is stacked for days. There is cash line in her pocket right now. Lexa, that hurts when you've been holding it for so long. Sometimes your focus just drifts a little bit, but yeah. As you said, no reason that that's gonna go unpunished. There's no reason that she should be allowed to get into the next round with this. Mega JUNERS. 2 rounds left. Yeah.
Money looking not great for them. They have not really had a full buy win.
No.
All of their wins have been on ecos that Ghost Gaming have had, and there's not many ecos left for Ghost. Like, they, like you said, have a whole bank going on.
There's here. Ooh, I like this. And look at that, just lured into a false sense of security. Ellie with 3, and now Mira throwing her name into the hat. And now, Orna, what can you do? You spot Emily, and that is the last thing you're going to see in this round. And it's going to be one of the last things you see in this half as we go 3-8 at the moment. And the finances, they're in a place that we can finally see them go for this full buy.
Still antsy. Not wanting to buy that op. Oh,
nope,
gonna sacrifice a little bit of utility for that. I mean, playing up against full AKs, you have not seen the op quite yet out for Ghost Gaming. A little harder on the T side for op of Inferno, but gonna get juicy here. Very quick aggression. Piggy Kiki trying to take it back, and she does. Finding the first one. Lexa hiding around this smoke. Could do a lot of damage, but she gets mollied out. The util is perfect. She's just burning in the corner. They heard it. Ooh, cleared out, but I think that timing let her get off pretty safely. Ooh, that hold. What a great op hold. They thought she was running away, but the op was there. Piggy Kiki out of the equation.
Now the other side, though, is in danger. The nade goes trying to clear quad. They're going to force away up through long. And Aura V is going to run on forward to greet them. Those players toying with the idea of rotating. They've been burned by it in the past, but it's through archers they go. They're not expecting the AWP in their face, though. And Mira goes down as well, lining up for a third, but it's Emily just through the corner of the wall. And look at the health. Mega JUNERS, this could be it. But now they've got to try figure out where to go. But Mega JUNERS just caught the back there of 7licious. They have so much information here, Apples.
So much information. I was so afraid Emily was going to be dropping the bomb, but she's able to calmly rotate in. Aurora dropping 7licious. Her game sense is on. Junie left alone, having to pick up the pieces. Does pick up an AK. No reason to not go for this. She has a kit, and it's also the last round of the half. No smoke out for CT. She's able to check the corners that are visible, but she's making all the noise in the world. Ghost Gaming knows that she's close.
That nade's clear out. Unfortunately, if it had gone towards dark, that could have been it. Isolates the fight, but there it is. The headshot to end the half. 3-9.
Once we start, you know we're never gonna stop. the ceiling when everything hurts and nothing is healing. Yeah, I don't even wanna be awake, cause every second that I live is like a waste. And can you help me start a replace all the memories that stand in my ways? You know what I really hate the most is that happens to me is like a ghost. It's so far away, I only wanna be okay. Tell me why should I stay away? If only dreaming can erase the pain. Tell me why should I waste another minute staying in this critical phase? I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. Some better days. Some better days. I'm just praying for some better days.
We are back after a slightly decisive half. 9-3, Ghost Gaming in the lead against Mega Juniors, and they have a lot to prove this half. They want to keep their map 1 victory alive.
That
Not go to
they
the third.
do. We said that they needed a reverse sweep after, of course, forfeiting the first map. This is their map pick, so good half on, you know, arguably the harder side. Now they can take this pistol round. It is going to be smooth sailing for them. Nades coming out here. They like to stack this A site on their pistols, and the gamble stack is paying off. A kill goes back and forth, however, and across the map there's a little bit of damage as well. They've managed to get onto site here and establish a bit of a crossfire, and that bomb's gone down really early.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little bit of a hard fight into this. Like just kind of waiting for some T's to pop their heads out, but Mega Junior's pretty fortified here, making a little bit of noise on the site. Some crisp ears could be able to hear that, but now Emily, Ellie are making their way in, able to find the first one. Knowledge of the other one in mini pit, and all 3 of the T's fall. Ghost Gaming with a clean retake. Nothing dropped there. Hiki and Mira doing a little bit of the damage, but still finding double digits in the second half pretty quickly.
The trust from Emily there that the rest of the team is going to have her back. That whoever is on site is going to be dealt with, so she can just swing out mini pit is amazing. She knows that Ellie's got her back, so she goes for this. She's taking the damage, but she doesn't flinch, she doesn't turn around, and it's going to be that synergy that carries them over the line. Mega Juniors, they got the bomb plant, so they're in a position that they can go for a little bit fancier of a buy here. They've invested a lot more utility than they usually like to. Usually we'd be seeing them go for this Galil, but the Mac 10s, hopefully we're going to see something fast, pacey up A. That Molotov going to cause some issues, and Mira just desperately trying to stall them with util after util, and here comes the peak.
Oh, the FAMAS granting 1. Emily very quick to rotate here. All the noise and a flash to blind them. Headshots not quite landing on the side of Mega Juniors. Junie finding 1 for herself, but it's just Lexa left alone on the site. Mac 10 and a flash, and 3 CTs looking straight at her.
Yeah,
Fight
this
through
is
them to find the bomb.
rough. Bomb is directly in the crossfire. Might be able to sort of fight 1v1 here, but no. Emily's going to take that fight. Secure themselves an 11th, and suddenly we're running out of rounds to play with. We talked Mega Juniors, a team that doesn't really like to go for this eco. On rounds where you've got the bomb plant down on the T side, yeah, you see a lot of teams go for it. This is a theme that we see across them, across all maps, across sort of all economic situations, is that they don't like to eco. They like to go in always with something, even if it means they're weaker subsequent rounds after that. Util is going to go deep, actually not going to even tickle the toes of Mega Juniors. This time they've decided nice little boost up through the apartments. We don't really ever see people play up here, do we, Apples? It's a map that we don't get to see.
I play up there. I go and hang out. It's a nice place to eat some soup.
Exactly. I mean, everywhere's a good place to eat soup, you know?
No chicken's dying on the side. Mega Juniors quite yet.
It's been very quiet here. 7licious is in for a little bit of a surprise here.
Oh, and Pinky. They are boosted up. I like this angle from them. no mollies on the side of the T's, so they're gonna have the sight lines they need. Get the kills, finding 2. 7licious very quickly having to switch to her sidearm, but she's getting pushed with a burst mode Glock quickly. This B site plant is gonna go the way of Mega JUNERS, and it's a retake for the CTs. 2 kits in play though, and they have all the utility in the world to be able to retake.
If only 7licious had just stuck with the sidearm there instead of trying to go for the Molotov, maybe a different situation. Burst fire, we don't see it often, but there's a time and a place, and it was there and then. Now Horner has taken up that position. Molotov to force the fight, gonna stand in it, and now Ari trying to find something, but peeks out a little apprehensively. There is a kit available on Mirror, so no stress here, and it's just time for a little bit of window shopping for weapons.
Feels like the post plants are just not working out quite for Mega JUNERS, and talk about that probably in a little bit if they're able to clean that up. This would be a time to take a pause. They have not paused quite yet. They have to go 9 rounds in a row. They want to bring this to OT. Finally now having the weaponry, having the utility in their arms to force Ghost Gaming. But Ghost Gaming, they are warmed up. They are here. They're ready to finish this map and go to the next one. I don't see them backing down quite yet.
Neither do I. They're going aggressive. Ugly early in Banana. Nate goes deep and it's lovely, but it's not quite enough for Ariana to find anything here. It's ahead of the smoke, but everyone's backed off, so a little bit of space taken. But patience is the name of the game, and everyone gonna back off for now. A little bit of poking and prodding over towards A here. Some nades maybe to try get themselves into amps, into boiler, and through this bit of a choke point, but team... very 2 separate islands here.
Yeah. Ghost Gaming not giving them anything easy. Just sticking to the angles that they know, re-smoking, using their utility very, very smartly. And Junie's starting to get active here. Nice flash out. Not going to act quite on it, but just getting information. A smoke over towards Arch. Knows a player is over there. She's going to keep a couple players on this A site.
Keep 3 of them. They're so paranoid. There's so much utility expended there. You could see them flashing themselves around corners to try to find something, but they've not seen anything. And you can see that's the immediate call to rotate. And here it is. It's going to be the bloodbath. 7licious has to hold strong.
Only 9 health as well. Hiki having to do a lot of the leg work, but that's both of them down. East side defense is cleared. 7licious though still on the other side of the smoke. Ellie kind of entertaining Junie on this A site still. Bomb is planted, retake is in play, and the health is in the hands of the Mega JUNERS. Ooh, and a headshot. What a shot.
Yeah, this one, they've called it off already. You can see 7licious hanging around, probably gonna try take a weapon away here. Maybe just trap them on site and pen them in. If I can't have these guns, nobody can. A couple of them have managed to slip the net a little bit there and just going to be getting themselves out of dodge here because whilst it'd be nice to ruin your opponent's economy, it's much, much safer for you to keep your own stable, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. A lot of damage, but everyone's safe distance away. And that chicken... Dude, the chicken's trying, man. He was trying to escape. Running headfirst into the wall. We've all been there. But still, map point continues. I'm very curious about what the team damage was there from 7licious onto...
It's been a nade.
Was it a nade? Ooh.
I'd assume it'd be a nade. That's what you usually fall into on CT side. If a little bit of body blocking or something isn't working out completely in your favor. Maybe a nade does chunk a little bit off your teammate's health. Ooh,
what kind of chunk here? Health, yeah.
She has the read. Go for the kill. No for the re-smoke. A nice molly and a spam through the smoke. Ari is going to find 2. That is B down once again. You can just see 7licious trying to run, trying to get to the site before they do, but she's smoked off, trying to get a little bit of a molly damage, but I think they've mostly beat it. Lexa going to take a lot of that damage. 7licious making herself known. It's not a completely clear site. Is mollied off. The rest of her team is here to help her fight.
That they are, and it's just, you're so scared to peek the smokes now. It's a beautiful Molotov. Unfortunately, another one billows in your face, and now Sevenlicious cuts off as well. They're choking them out of this retake, and now you've got to be looking for exits, but look at this flank coming on through. Have they got the read? They have indeed. Juni in a little bit of trouble, but the flash there, they're just trying to keep them here. And picking them off one by one. You're happy with that?
He's good for it. Able to pick up an AK at least. Nice sticker craft.
Very pretty.
Mega Juniors, they are getting antsy. They're getting aggressive. They're getting angry. A flash in. Sevenlicious able to hold it. Finds one. Not a second. AK not going to get saved. And now their money is in. Quite a strange spot for Ghosts. They do still have the map point, but Mega Juniors, a nice couple of rounds underneath their belts.
Did you see what I see?
I didn't. I was talking.
There's fine. I have when we go back to the HUD, I think there's a weapon.
Uh-oh.
Because yeah, I think there was a I saw Emily had a Nova. I saw it.
What'd you see her have?
A Nova.
A Nova.
I'm pretty sure
Where
if
would
there
you
was
put a Nova in here in apartments or by B wall.
I mean, I would maybe be heading apartments, but actually, from what we've seen of this Ghost lineup, they're pretty hands off with apartments. They don't really care too much for mid. They don't really care too much for apartments. They would rather just play further back and make people play into their really, really well-established crossfires. So I would say, like, if it was me, I'd be playing an over there, or maybe sitting sandbags potentially, because we've seen a lot of action banana. But no, I think definitely the smart thing to do here. Sevenlicious had enough money, gone for a deagle and a little bit of util. If you can find something, pick up a weapon, maybe you can make this a little bit more costly, and it's a little bit of a difficult one here. They're just going to sit on their hands, gamble stack A, as their usual.
They do a lot of damage here.
And it's Sevenlicious like on B with the stuff, yeah.
With the smoke and some armor. Ooh, could be able to swing him. Oh, what a dink onto Junie. Able to beat the smoke here. Could be able to find a very clean headshot depending on it. She does. Oh, that is a heavy hitter out of the gate.
More wraps around, lining them up, able to get some damage, but it's not another kill, and that would have been really needed. But smoke's gonna start fading soon, and weapons, they're gonna be scooped up here.
It's 2 AKs. Oh, what a nade! What a nade from Lexa. Emily left on an island along with Kiki. Just an AK and a USB to do some damage. Damage she finds. Kiki tried to dance around Nubox, but Lexa with a nice 2K.
I'd like to put that up for nomination for round of the year. The 2K with the nade.
Round.
And then the double headshots at the end there. Because if you're Emily, right? You're like, yeah, guys, we've got this. You know, we picked up the weapons. Wait, guys, where's my team? And your team is just evaporated. I don't think there's a better word for it. Your team evaporated. But yeah, just beautifully done from Lexa.
When you die, you evaporate?
You evaporate. That is my... I don't know, is that my advice for the day? I don't even know what advice that would be that you take from that, but still...
Don't worry, guys. When you die, you evaporate.
Exactly. But, in all fairness, eco round there from them, and as far as eco rounds go, that got dicey. And now they actually have the armory to do this with... They're up against the AWP of Honor, which we haven't seen a whole lot, and T-side AWP on Inferno is a controversial topic here.
I like it. I like pulling out an op
Right.
on T-side Inferno. Usually sometimes get a boiler pick. Mira boosted up here. Flashing out. Has to do a lot of work here. Lots of T's staring at her. But she does have Ellie on the other side of the map to kind of set up a crossfire. Nice shot. Has to find a couple more. Everyone is shooting at her. Able to get the trade. Emily picking it up, and that is Ghost Gaming finding 13. A round that looked like Mega Juniors had it. That they had the sharp shooting, they had the read, they had the fast rotates, and they have the win.
That they do. We talked about the crossfires being amazing from Ghost. We said that maybe the postments with this map as a team. Now, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We're not privy to that. But Anubis is a map that we have seen Mega JUNERS play in these open qualifiers, and they had some amazing results. They had 13 1s and 13 2s in the mixes with this. So we've seen them play it. They're good on it, and I've got the confidence. But it looks like they're starting CT side, which does put a little bit of a damper on my hype there.
That is a damper indeed. However, we do have the dualies back in play for the side of the CTs. Maybe we'll see something a little bit more explosive than we saw last map with that. But so far, just the decoys doing a lot of damage. Oh, they are doing a lot of damage. Dualies grabbing one, but Kiki very quickly able to pick up 2 kills. The team fastly making their way up mid, and now just have to decide where the bomb is going.
A is their go-to in situations like this. They don't even really need to clear it out because they've got that A main control coming out from 7licious, who we will likely see time and time again playing up there. But Ellie going to meet them head on here. Takes the fight. They're using the tunnel vision distraction on Piggy Kiki, but unfortunately Ellie falls and Piggy Kiki. The drop down's going to be heard and now needs 7licious to step in, but unfortunately locked out, trapped, and I think they've spotted her.
Smoke on the bomb. Not much you can do here, but you're going to get a nice headshot onto Junie. And now a second spamming through the smoke, having to reload. Has to find the kill ASAP right now. And now it's not going to be there. Mega JUNERS finding that pistol round by the skin of their teeth. Is not quick enough to react.
No, that is a difficult one. A tough one to say that. I think really good from both sides. I think 7licious, you know, left a little bit by their lonesome, so much to do. They had to reload as well, but yeah, just missed out on where the bomb was. However, we're going to see them come into this, all guns are blazing, and some of those guns are, in fact, rifles, SMGs. I like the utility coming out here. It's very heavy over towards A, and the rotates are gonna be coming in pretty swiftly, but they've locked them out of sight with a wall of fire.
I like the spot that Ellie is here right now, able to do a lot of damage just onto Ari. Only rifle player in the game, and now she's done. Quickly traded out, though. That rifle is going to get saved on the side of Mega JUNERS, but we still have a retake on the site to do. That's just one fight out of the many that are here. The MAC-10 spray not going to be able to do too much for Mira. Piggy Kiki trying to pick it up, able to find one, but mollied in pool. No heads in sight for her. Blind. 7licious picking it up from her as well. Switching over the guns, MP9s, and so quickly the dominoes fall. Ghost Gaming able to find a return win on that round, doing a lot of damage to the economy of the JUNERS.
Yeah, we talked about the post-plant holds from Ghost Gaming just being that step above. Mega JUNERS, that is the worst round to lose. That is the one round that you never want to lose, is winning CT and investing and then losing the next round. But we talked about it. Mega JUNERS, they don't do this eco thing, right? They like to have guns in hands at all times. And that's why we're seeing them force this one out. They're not going to take a backseat. If they lose this, they concede possibly the next round, next 2 after this, and give Ghost Gaming a huge running start to this map. But Junie up close, personal, wants to take this fight. Ellie spotted, trying to dance with the corner, swings wide, and it's not expected. Lovely Molotov there. It's going to go a little bit higher than needed, but don't worry, Lexa taken down anyway. And now this site has fallen, and all that Mega can do here is sit on their hands and wait.
And now they have to save. I mean, an M4 picked up is huge, but still they have to save with these not really ideal weapons into the next round. At least a 5-7 is dropped. Ellie able to find that. Piggy Kiki could go hunting here. She's very close to the CTs where they're running around, but thinking best of it, wanting to keep the money in the pockets of the T's, keep that bank rolling.
Yeah, too early to go hunting for this. If this had been, you know, 4 rounds down the line, different story. We would see the whole team as a pack going for these weapons, but it's a difficult one. They've got something that they can hold on to, and this is all that they are going to cling on to going into the next round. It is going to be... Oh, yeah. Taking Ellie down, that's a nice one to find. And actually, a lot of damage done here.
Ouch.
Saved by the bell.
So close.
That's,
you know, you mentioned it. And the fact that Mega Juners, it feels like they're allergic to a full save, which could end up being their downfall. If they're not able to get their economy in check, getting everyone on the same page may not go too well for them. At least now they are kind of all buying down to 2K. A couple flashes on Aurora. Util and a rifle are on Ari. But still, it's not really what you want here. Nice flash is going to get Sevenlicious a little bit of open entry onto this A main. Still smoked off, but really like this aggression in Canals. Could be able to get caught out.
They're toying with it. This is something that we'll see a lot from them, is especially because Aurora V and Unanaki tend to be these B-site players. They tend to play in connector and often push out Canals. The issue is, and I think Ghost will cotton onto this pretty quickly, is you can lock them out of that B site because of this this bunkering down in either connector or push out to Canals almost every round. You can just lock them out of the site and then boom, bosh, you have a whole site with maybe only one defender.
B site lurk taken down. PTs have to know where they're going. Quick succession. They all fall down.
That was like
Save rifle.
That was odd. That was
everyone was shooting at a target. Lots of assists there.
That's good comms though, and that's another thing that we'll see is both of these teams are still fairly newly formed as well. There will be little bits that slip through the cracks as well, but with players that are used to playing on these structured teams and have been doing so for a lot longer, you will see that the communication is going to be a lot better. So when they all swing out and they all know exactly where they're aiming, exactly who they're shooting at, that is going to be something that is so difficult for these teams that don't have that same depth of experience to counter. And Ellie, a couple of heads backing away here. And there is a flash from Mirror, and it is immaculate.
Yeah, I like the idea that Juners have here, but Ghost Gaming able to outplay them on their aggression, taking down a body. Flash assist just doing incredibly well here. Still on a really weird buy, forcing in rifles. Anunnaki just on a P250. Oh no, that's a P2K. That's just a that's just the CT weapon. She's the only one with a kit on the side of the Juners. Like, a little bit interesting. Could just be trying to save her an op, looking to see if they can maybe just find a round around her. Very quickly going out. Does get traded though in mid. That's a lot of information gained for the Juners. Quickly, T's making their way onto this A site. Bit of a body, lots of damage, no kill, but Lex is there in succession to help out. The op activating on Emily.
I don't know why you'd send your one player with a kit alone mid.
Yeah.
Is maybe a little bit of a tactical faux pas, but again, the site's gonna fall, and maybe, you know, you don't want them to fall on the midst there. Emily does go down, and there's a bit of an attempt there. Lots of damage, but Mirror, luckily, the wall saving their bacon, and long enough just to have teammates swoop in and save the day there. 4 rounds in a row, looking nice from Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, just a couple blunders happening around the way for the Juners. They have the right ideas, sometimes the right ideas, but just not sending the only player you have with a kit in mid. Probably
like if it was just sort of like passively holding, but it was like actively peeking, and you know, if you're going for a round, if you've invested in a kit, because I think it wasn't just, it was a kit that had been bought that round, you don't really want to have it in a position where it is either going to be difficult to retrieve or goes down on its own so far from a bomb site, you know? You don't want it to go down in the initial fight, sure, I guess, but
like, still now in this round, they invest into upgraded pistols and armor on some of the players, and they are just getting caught on timings, not able to really utilize these in the way that they need to. The AK is doing a lot. However, nice 5-7 kill. That's an AK picked up. Have to see if they even want to go for this. The T's may try and go hunting. Sevenlicious has not died yet.
Got a record to keep up here.
Yeah, you gotta keep that up.
Have we ever had a map of ESL Impact with no deaths on the board?
We have to, right?
Surely we have.
Surely.
This is not one of the stats I expect people to have had memorized. You know, I'm gonna go back through every single ESL Impact series. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just message Newt.
Newt has an incredible database that you could probably look on. Least amount of deaths. Who is the one player in ESL Impact with the least amount of deaths?
I'm calling it now.
You're calling it
because
Bibian.
I
don't know.
Clutches everything. Her clutch stats are so amazing that
That's true.
I don't think that she's capable of death.
I don't know, because I feel like with that, recently she's gone into some situations, especially in their match last night, where she was top fragging, but she was also the one trying to play heroics and going into sites taking retakes without her team. Which is just, sometimes you get there, it's a new team comp, trying to kind of iron out all the wrinkles on the side of FlyQuest. But if you're putting your money on Bibian, all right, I'll let you do that.
I mean, I'm willing to stand corrected. It's probably, you know what, it's probably a player that is like so unsuspecting. And that's why they have 0 kills. Because it just creeps up on them. 7licious, ooh, dancing with their first death potentially. That nade is going to hurt. That is a headache for tomorrow. Got the AWPs out on both sides here, however. Kiki knows that there's a little bit of mayhem that sometimes goes on in canals, and it's going to look to punish it, but it's belated. And might be able to post herself up here. Might be able to hear the scopes in. And she goes for the Molotov. Forces them back. It's going to be an amazing flash that gives them the opportunity to retreat safely. Follow up with an HE in a second. But that Molotov just means she has to cool it off. And regroup with her team.
It's keeping them interested, though. Keeping them on that site. Keeping them wary of whatever aggression. However, Ghost setting those sights on A. Util coming out. Junie here now finally with a weapon, a rifle, not a 5.7. Some damage to be done. Mira getting up close and personal. Be dancing with the devil, and Mira is finding that kill. Junie goes down.
And lives. That HE grenade could be a little bit of a problem. Does detonate high, luckily. Has to now get themselves ready. Sees the Util, has to fight this fight now. Take the AWP fight to them, but no. Falls Piggy Kiki now dealt with 3. Does peek out, and unfortunately 7licious first death to the fire. Emily with the AWP gets the first and now has to line them up, but that bomb not in the most amazing position for her, and it's an AWP 1v1 it comes down to. The tapping. It's messy. She swings out with the pistol and gets it, but
you see 7licious clapping behind her. Very easy to do fist bumps on land when you're right next to each other. That is very, very stressful. And that is the first almost comprehensive retake that we've seen the JUNERS try and take in. Ghost just able to pull out the sidearms and finish it off, knowing that she probably won't be able to get that kill, knowing that she'll be able to be a little bit faster of a swing when she has the pistol in hand.
Yeah, it's difficult. Also, the land buff. I think you're right. I think it is considered land, and the land buff is real. The fist bumps just, I don't know, it adds 1% to your headshot percentage every time you fist bump someone. It's just, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
That's real. Oh, I love how close they're holding this. What a missed shot onto 7licious. She's able to find 2 on the site. She's like, I got killed last round by the fire, and I'm not making it happen again. Lexa, though, very, very capable, holding her back on the site, back down to 5 health, and Ghost Gaming starting to activate on other sides of the map, trying to gain their control right back.
Yeah, this is a difficult one here. They weren't expecting the mid push, and it bites them in the backside. Alexa going for this has to be wary. If they pick up that weapon and get greedy, but Mira so focused elsewhere, doesn't even spot somebody in their peripheral. And Alexa running on up, joins up with Ari. They do a little switcheroo with the weapons, but unfortunately bomb goes down. There's a lot of util available, but there's not much money, and we've talked about this. It's not a situation you want to go for, especially when you know that you're a team that they're going to try buy around this, even though that there will be no money if it goes wrong. Ellie stood here waiting. But they're not quite gonna cross paths, and I don't think there's the money on her to go for it.
So much utility as well.
Yeah.
They want to keep that utility. The JUNERS are just going to be trying to save these weapons with everything that they got.
They should be fine. I mean, there's a lot of money on some of these players, but I don't think they're going to risk it. They're a team that's... They're very cautious.
Terrorists win.
I believe we've got an update on the game on the
I was
other
about
stream.
to say that,
You know what?
too.
You go for
We
it.
have
You
the
tell us.
same
Give us the update.
brain.
Breaking news.
Well, Black Mold finding the first map against Nouns FE 13-9, and now in the second half of the second map, Black Mold still finding that lead against Nouns 8-5.
Nouns,
Or
that's a
is
bit
that
of a...
switched over?
Having
Black
a
Mold
rough
winning?
time.
Yeah. A little rough. Their team is in an interesting spot right now with funding.
I will fund the team with purchases of novels. That's it.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. What a spray from Piggy Kiki and what a flash assist from Emily. Lexa just trying to aggress this so quickly right after. Not wanting to give them any more space. Holding this smoke very closely. There's a lot of weapons here to choose. Sevenlish is able to find that. Beat her to the punch. Now that's A main completely cleared out.
I don't like the aggression there. I think maybe just choosing to hold. But Lexa and A main is going to be something that you will hear us say a lot on the second half. If there is a lot of second half to talk about, that is. If this scoreline keeps up, it might be a pretty short. Ellie desperately trying to find the pick here. Throws the fire into the water, but Ellie with the headshot. And yeah, difficult. That round wasn't going to be likely going their way either way. But Lexa going for the peak, knowing how many were there.
Yeah.
But a timeout being called. I like this. They called one timeout in the last map. Definitely should have called a second one. And I think maybe I would have liked to see this called a little bit earlier, because it feels like this has already gone too far without having a conversation. I don't know what it is about timeouts. We get really quiet. It's like, I feel like I have to whisper, you know? I feel like I'm intruding on that team conversation.
We need some timeout music.
Welcome back to ESL CS. Let's go, GG.
That's our timeout music.
I like it. I like it. I need
Patent
this.
pending.
Patent pending. You gotta scoop that up before someone steals it, you know?
Someone
quality
will
stuff.
steal it. That is pretty quality, yeah.
It's gonna be my stream intro music now.
Oh, I love that. Still Piggy Kiki looking for early aggression, able to find one and still a second. Sevenlish in there to pick her back up, and just like again, going for that early aggression right back. Third found with a nade, and that A main battle quickly going the side of Ghost Gaming.
I don't even know what to say. There's a nice little bit of a comeback here. Nice hold coming out from Mega. They've managed to get somebody over in time. But unfortunately, bomb goes down, and these retakes, you know, they've got the health. They've got not much util, but Emily firing on all cylinders is prepared for it. They know Lexa was still on site, took down their teammates, so they are going to be ready and waiting. You see that little bit of Emily. Do I go and have a look, see if they're going to drop down from mid and canals? Peek out, and Mira clean is the headshot that puts Lexa in the ground.
It is business as usual for Ghost Gaming right now. Mega JUNERS have not been able to find anything in their strat book, in their playbook to answer back to this A main aggression that is so well done. Just the flash assist, the sprays, and the nade. That's what you need if you want to win your T side. You need to go in early with aggression. And they're finding it. They're dropping the bodies on the side of the Mega JUNERS, and they have nothing left to compensate for this. They are forcing into this once again, still keeping around a little bit of money. A nade clear. We're finding one, but still, that's a lot of information going the side of Ghost Gaming.
It is, but it's all information that gets fed straight to Ellie. That nade, yes, you only get one mirror, but you have just passed over the information that all five are there. Any going down here, now it gets a little bit nervy because we talked about it. They had all of the cards and yet they haven't played them quite right just yet. But Bomb is going to go down on the other side of the map and you are just going to hold on to dear life for these AKs. And the Deagle, you know, because in a worst case scenario, you've got that. And that is something you can pass over to a teammate and you can go a little bit more into the utility potentially, but Ghost Gaming, this is... We talked about it, Emily not yet taken that ESL Impact trophy. And this time, finally looks like there is a team around her that is going to go for a deep run.
I cannot wait to see how they play against the other top teams of Impact and NA. Like we said it a little bit earlier, Black Mold against Nouns FE. Now, Nouns FE, is that leading the score right now? 10-6, if I'm not incorrect. That's a big comeback.
Okay.
Could be wrong. Could be my brain not calculating that correctly. But still, there's a lot of teams here that I want to see this new comp of a Ghost Gaming against, especially FlyQuest. So much more happening in the season. This is just the first week, Affinity. There's so much more to see.
How is this only day 2? How are the standards this high already? I love it. I don't love the CZ on Mira. I'm not a fan of the CZ. But I mean, when you've got all the money in the world, why not? Doesn't even need it. Go in straight away with the AK. Lovely nade there on top of her head. Actually, flipping is weird and walks away unscathed. And Lexa knows that somebody's there, has her pinned down, but doesn't matter. In the meantime, however, Ellie dispatched off. They know that she was hanging around outside main, and now they've cleared the space. Start to ensnare in a circle. If Aurora can get a move on and lock these players out of mid, suddenly their map control diminishes and they are being herded, shepherded towards A.
Yeah, I really like this different play style for Mega Juniors, just playing off of A, taking that aggression in B, because Ghost Gaming, they've been going very aggressive in A the last couple rounds. This is a good switch up from them. They are hurting them, just like you said. A nice flash is going to take Junie off this angle. She gonna be there for much longer. Sevenlish is at the front of the fire. Nice headshot, trying to find a second one. The trades are going clean off, and now Piggy Kiki left on site. 2 heads that she still has to find. She finds the first. Aura left. She knew she was somewhere over near camera. She heard her. She saw her. Just falling back, getting sight lines. Oh, and it's Aurora finding that headshot. Mega Juniors finding the second round that they need. We will be right back after this quick break.
once we start, you know we're never gonna stop.
They had to forgo map number 1, and the reverse sweep is immaculate. It is inevitable, and it is going to continue here. And now Mega Juners, they need this pistol round. They need this lifeline to cling onto, and it begins here with Unanaki, a full set of utility and a plan, a clear destination in mind.
Yeah, we thought the last halftime score was rough. This one is looking a little bit harder. Sevenlicious very close up with the dualies, knowing that they're going to be trying to do something funny here. She finds one. Wiki and Mira very, very close at finding the other extremities here. Pushed up at A main. The bomb is alone. Lexa finding one, but Piggy is right there, able to find that headshot. And yep, nodding long. The nice round win.
Yeah, no complaints there. No notes from me. I don't know what to suggest. Like, usually we'd see Mega Juners go for a little bit of a buy here, but they don't have the finances. They've got a Deagle and a Dream. Oh, sorry, a P250, a Deagle and a Dream.
Oof. I mean, at least they're not getting too invested into this like they have been on their CT side. I'm liking this a little bit more. Giving them a little bit more space to get a little frisky with the pistols, but still not really rushing anything too quick. Wait for Ghost Gaming to utilize their util. This is just going to be a playground for Ghost Gaming to get more money with the MP9s in mid here. Oh, you saw the bodies. Mira could have to go against so many, and the spray is incredible. Oh my gosh, she almost finds an ace. Emily stealing it at the end, but still, what an incredible mid hold.
Farming the kills, and you can see Emily there. I can imagine that the conversation right now is a defense of why the ace steal, you know. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta go for it in the heat at the moment. But that is it. That is series point, and in spectacular fashion. It's dramatic. It's amazing. And Ghost Gaming, 1 round, all that is needed. There is an amazing buy to go up against, lacking a little bit of util here and there, but Mega Juners, they're just gonna need to go for this Mirror up close already. They don't expect it to 2K.
Wow.
Spamming away with the MP9 long distance. Can't get the kill, but Distraction runs out of bullets. The Deagle isn't even needed because Lexa falls to Sevenlicious. Now Aura V, she's seen the smoke billow and knows that this is the only safety barrier that she has between her and the fate that just met her teammates. And now 2v5 needed to keep this first series alive.
They're re-smoking all the entry points. Sevenlicious with a nice peek out. Junie left alone on an island. 1v5. She needs an ace to keep this game going. Finds the first. Trying to isolate her enemy. She finds another one, almost a third. Emily finding that one against her. 13-2. Ghost Gaming reverse sweep this series and finding their win at 2-1. First one of the season.
Yeah, first one of the season. A little bit of a rocky start, having to forfeit that first